The Shining Tragedy, Anne's tale among the radium girls in the early 20th century. The world was captivated by the wonders of science and the promise of modernity. Among the marvels of the age was radium, a newly discovered element that glowed with an ethereal light. Its luminescence was seen as a symbol of progress, and its application seemed boundless. One of the most popular uses of radium was in the production of luminous watch dials, allowing timepieces to be read in the dark. This innovation led to the establishment of factories dedicated to painting watch dials with radium-infused paint. Anne, a young woman full of hope and ambition, found employment at one such factory. The job was considered prestigious, offering decent wages and the allure of working with cutting-edge technology. And her colleagues, many of whom were also young women, were trained to paint the tiny numbers and hands on watch faces using fine brushes. To maintain the precision of their work, they were instructed to shape the brush tips with their lips, a technique known as lip pointing. Unbeknownst to them, this practice led to the ingestion of small amounts of radium with each stroke. The time, radium was lauded for its supposed health benefits. It was marketed in various consumer products, from toothpaste to tonic water, and even claimed to cure ailments. The dangers of radium exposure were not widely known, and the factory workers were assured that the substance was safe. And, like many of her peers, took pride in her work, unaware of the silent threat she faced daily as months turned into years and began to experience unusual health issues. It started with persistent fatigue and joint pain, symptoms she initially attributed to the demands of her job. However, her condition worsened. She developed painful sores in her mouth, and her teeth began to loosen and fall out. Doctors were baffled by her symptoms, often misdiagnosing her condition or attributing it to poor hygiene or other unrelated causes, and was not alone in her suffering. Many of her co-workers exhibited similar symptoms, leading to a growing sense of unease among the factory workers. Despite their declining health, the management dismissed their concerns, insisting that the work environment was safe. Some even suggested that the women's ailments were psychosomatic or the result of personal failings determined to uncover the truth, and a group of affected workers sought medical opinions outside the company. They eventually connected with Dr. Harrison Martland, a pathologist who had been studying the effects of radium exposure. Through his research, Dr. Martland confirmed that the women's illnesses were directly linked to their ingestion of radium. The radioactive element had accumulated in their bones, causing severe damage and leading to a condition now known as radium jaw. Armed with this evidence, Anne and her fellow workers decided to take legal action against the factory. Their lawsuit garnered national attention, highlighting the plight of the radium girls, as the media dubbed them. The case faced numerous challenges, including corporate resistance, legal hurdles, and public skepticism. Nevertheless, the courage and perseverance of these women brought the issue of occupational safety to the forefront of public discourse. The legal battle culminated in a landmark victory for the radium girls. The court ruled in their favor, acknowledging the company's negligence and awarding them compensation. More importantly, the case set a precedent for workers' rights, leading to the establishment of stricter safety regulations and labor laws to protect employees from hazardous working conditions. And Story, though marked by suffering, became a catalyst for change. Her bravery, along with that of her colleagues, shed light on the dark side of industrial progress and underscored the importance of corporate accountability. The legacy of the Radium Girls endures, serving as a poignant reminder of the human cost of negligence and the power of collective action in the pursuit of justice.